Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Not RV. On this week's episode, we're going to go ahead and swap out our shower head for the new spiral type shower head and see what kind of water we can save. Remember, if you want to learn more and make less mistakes while RVing, be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like and a comment down below. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Now, I've seen this thing a few times on Instagram and Facebook pop up as like a thing to buy and click here, and it finally got to me. I was just begging to click that button. I didn't order it from a website that it links to. I went on Amazon and I bought it on Amazon. It was pretty similar price. It's like 25 bucks, 26 bucks. Again, I'll put a link in the description below for that. But I bought it, I swapped it out. It takes 2 seconds to put on. And we're gonna do some experiments here to see how much water this thing really saves, if we can take longer showers, if it's actually saving water, what the deal is. So let's find out. You can see right now that the water heater's on because leg 2 is showing 1500 watts. That's the water heater. After the water heater turns off and we have 0 watts going through it, I know that the water heater has met its temperature. So that's when we're gonna start this first test. So we can now see that the water heater's off because leg 2 only has 200 watts going to it. So let's go ahead and get our first experiment going. So here's what we're gonna do for the experiment. I have the new shower head on here that I got off Amazon. Again, link in the description below. And it claims it saves 40% of water from a standard shower head. I have no idea how true that is, or I have no idea the type of shower head that Keystone put on here in the first place. We don't know. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take our water and I'm gonna turn it to the same setting that we always do when we take showers. I'm gonna see how long it lasts before it gets cool. And then when I'm gonna do that is I have, I'm not sure if you can see it in here, I have right down there a temperature monitor that's actually, it's a meat thermometer that's Bluetooth to my phone, and I'll be able to actually just watch the temperature and watch as soon as it starts to drop from its warm setting. So let's go ahead and turn the water on, and I'll even show you guys the app for that meat thermometer, and we can watch the temperature. And of course, we're gonna time this. So we're gonna time how long our shower temperature water lasts with this new head. And I'm gonna swap back in the old head again, do the exact same thing. I'll let the water heater come back on, refill all the way, or reheat all the way, and then do the same exact experiment and see how long that lasts. From there, we'll know exactly how many extra minutes we get out of this thing, whether it's 40% more or not. I don't really care about. I just want to know, am I going to go from having to take 12-minute showers to now I can take 16-minute showers? I don't know. Let's find out. Now we wait. I feel I'll be able to make this experiment pretty accurate because of that meat thermometer I have in there. And knowing what temperature the water's at. I'm watching it for these first few minutes to see what temperature it goes to. And then when I go and change out the head for the next one, I'll be able to do the same thing. And if I need to adjust my handle a little bit to get the same temperature, I will. Because of course, I'm not really calibrated to put that handle exactly where it's gonna go 2 times in a row. However, I do know about where we put it every single time for a shower, and that's where it's at. But again, for accuracy, I'm using that temperature monitor, and I'm gonna try and get the same temperature out of both experiments and see how long that temperature lasts. Just so you know, of course, the water heater is back on as the shower is running, and I'm letting that happen naturally because I wanna see how long it lasts before I run out of hot water. I'm gonna do the same thing on the next one. I'm gonna let it kick back on, and again, it'll start to heat the water while it's draining the water that's in there, and you know, we'll just see what happens. All right, so it has been 21 minutes and our temperature has slowly been coming back down. I'm gonna stop the timer here at the 21-minute mark. It reached 82 degrees. As you saw, I believe it's like 92 or 93, somewhere in that range is the normal temperature that we like the water at. So we're gonna switch out the shower head. First, we're gonna turn it off. We're gonna go and switch out the shower head, put the old one back on. I'm gonna let the water heater do its thing. When it turns back off again, and I have 0 watts going back to the water heater, I know the water heater is met full temperature, and we're gonna do the same thing again, only now with the old head. Start a timer. We're gonna let it get up to 92, 93 degrees. If I need to adjust the valve at all, I will. And I'm gonna let the timer run all the way down until it reaches 82 again. to change out this shower head, it could not be any easier. I am going to show you just so the people that are out there that don't know, but literally it's just a twist fitting on the bottom here. So we just twist it. Our old one comes off. The old one back on now, the one that originally came with the camper. And again, it just, you know, there's a rubber O-ring in there. And that's really all this is. It just twists right on. That's it. And now we wait for the water heater. So the water heater finally turned off. So all the water in there is now at the right temperature. We're gonna go ahead and start it again now with the original shower head and get a timer going. I'm gonna get the temperature to match and we're gonna watch it come back down. All right, I got the temperature in there pretty much identical to the other experiment. Of course, this is very, very difficult to get exact numbers, but I feel we're gonna see a pretty major difference in how long this lasts. If we don't, then we don't, but we're gonna just find out. Well, as you can see, our time was almost identical. I'm very surprised by that. But I mean, I will say that that means the shower head that initially comes with Montana is pretty good at saving water already. I don't know. But the next test I want to do is actually to just turn the water on full blast and fill up a device. I'm just going to grab like a bowl or something like that and time how long it takes to fill up with the old shower head and then with the new one. And then the last thing, the big thing with this new shower head is pressure. It does have a really nice high PSI coming out of it. But let's go ahead and do our bucket fill test and see the timing on that and see if we have any difference there. So I went ahead and I just grabbed a large mixing bowl, and so we're going to use the current old shower head that came with the Montana. We're going to fill it up, we're going to time it, and then we're going to do the same thing with the other one, and I'll just show you the results. It's going to be kind of hard to record and time right at the same time. All right, so 42.27 seconds, and that was to fill that bucket up. I basically waited until it got right to where it overflowed and stopped the timer. So now we're gonna go ahead and swap out the shower head for the new one and do the same thing. All right, so that gave me a little bit more hope as to how much water this saves. That took 52 seconds, so that's 10 seconds more. So let me go ahead and do some math real quick, and I'll pop it on the screen of what exactly that percentage is. But whether that's 40% or not, I don't know. Again, I'll put it on the screen. We should be looking right here, right now. Okay. So other than that, I mean, the shower head is pretty cool in terms of like how it does its little spiral thing. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up or not. Let's see if you can see it. It's pretty cool. I saw it on Instagram a couple times and it finally got to me. I was like, I'm gonna try that thing out. And there's only like 25 bucks on Amazon, pretty cheap. So so far I'm happy with it. But that's it. Pretty simple little thing. And if you like it, again, check the description below. I'll have a link down there. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching One Out RV. Bye.